Hello everybody, it's Lindsay and Olivia down here in the Wellness Center. We've got a little workout for you today. I'm going to do the standing portion and Olivia is going to be doing the seated portion for us today. We're going to do a little interval workout, get some cardio strength, and keep that heart rate coming up and back down a little bit. So we'll start with our warm-up first. Just inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more big inhale up. And exhale down. Roll your shoulders back. So we will be doing some strength stuff. So if you want some weights or if you have some weights in your room, or if you want to use soup cans or bottles or whatever it is, or feel free to stop down and grab some weights if you'd like to. Go ahead, take it side to side. Loosen up your back a little bit. And feel free to turn on some music in your room. I've gotten some feedback that the music was kind of hard to hear and maybe a little scratchy on your TVs, so feel free to turn some on if you'd like in your room. Go ahead, take your hips in a big circle or lean forward in a big circle. Switch directions. Very good. Just take your arms forward and back. You can start small and then start bringing it up a little bit higher, or whatever's comfortable for your shoulders today. Very good. Go ahead and take them across your body. Switch which one is on top. Hello. Going to jump into our video here?
No, but I got another thing you can do a video for.
All right. Very good. We're going to warm up the lower body a little bit. Kick out your lower right leg. If you want, you can always hold underneath that knee if you're seated, whatever is most comfortable. Very good. Switch legs. Kick out your lower left leg. And right foot in a circle. I wonder if to them it gets darker and lighter. Do you notice it gets darker?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I don't know. Switch directions. Left foot in a circle. Switch directions. Very good. Sitting or standing tall, take your arms apart. Bring the elbows together and apart. Really squeeze in the front and in the back. Full range of motion. Bring them out to the side. Keep the elbows where they are. Rotate the palms down and back up. Very good. Go ahead, take your wrists in a circle. Switch directions. And come up on your toes, back on your heels. I'm going to move this so I can see your feet just a little bit. There we go. Very good. We'll start with just a little march. Picking those feet up. And take this at your pace. If you need to speed it up, slow it down, take it at your own pace. Let's go with the toe taps out in front. You can swing the arms to start. If it's comfortable, reaching out that opposite hand out in front. Work on that full range of motion. Really push it out there. Slow it down if you need to. You don't have to keep pace here. And then reaching the hands a little further across. Again, you can slow it down. Take your time. Twist it across. Let the arms rest. Come back to your march. Keep moving those feet. We're going to take it to a heel tap. Really fully extend on your heel tap. Again, you can let the arms swing here. Again, you can keep the arms swinging, or you can take both hands, push them straight out in front. Again, you can stay here or press up towards the ceiling. Very good. Come back to your march again. Moving those feet. You're going to take it to a side step from side to side, or you can just tap it side to side, whatever's comfortable. If it's comfortable, let the arms swing a little bit, or just stepping it side to side. Slow it down even, make a bigger step, work on that range of motion. Then warming up front of the legs, we're going to come to that heel curl. You can just tap your toes back behind if you want to. If you're seated, again, while you're here, you can bring it to that little bicep curl if you want to. You don't have to. Just focus on bringing those heels up. If you're holding on to something, that's fine too. Very good. We'll bring it back to your march. Relax. Very good. Let those legs relax. We're going to take it to small arm circles. Small arm circles to start. A little bit bigger. As big as you can this direction. Doesn't have to be big. You can do one at a time if you want to. Very good. We're going to switch directions. Start small. A little bit bigger. Again, stay where it's comfortable, but if you can, a little bit bigger. Very good. Roll your shoulders a couple times. Very good. We're going to go ahead and get into some strength stuff. So if you want, we'll start with squats. If you want your weights, you can have your weights. While you're in the chair, you can do some leg extensions. Olivia is going to come up with her options for you from the chair. So whether it's high knees, leg extensions, she'll be going through some different things that you can do from your chair. So on your squats, if you're standing, you can always, if you're seated, you want to attempt the squats, you can always stand up, get to a chair or a counter, just work on those squats. So we're going to go for time today. Okay, on your squats, sitting those hips back, push the hips back, and stand up tall. So Olivia's got those knee drives, okay, pulling them all the way up, going for time. There goes Dick. Say hi to Dick. Make sure you're breathing. Couple more. Good, and rest. We'll go to upper body, going to bicep curls. You can always do one, then the other. We'll go through everything twice today, okay? So you can do one, then the other if you want to, or you can do both together. Here we go. Curl all the way up, all the way down. Good. On your bicep curl, remember, full range of motion, not just to here. We're going all the way down, all the way up. Make sure you're breathing. Three, two, one, and rest. Very good. Next, we're going to go with side bends. So you can do the same thing in your chair. You can have your weights to your side. Yep, you're just going side to side. Little pause in the middle. Good. Stand up tall or sit up tall in the center. Using those obliques. Just go as far down as you're comfortable going. Just get loosened up in the side body. Up more. And rest. Very good. You're going to set your weights off to the side. We're going to go back to our cardio, and then we'll come back through those same 3 exercises. A little lower body, upper body, a little bit of core. So we're going with high knees. You got 30 seconds. Here we go. Pull those knees up. Again, your pace, okay? Bring them up as high as you can. Pretend like we're watching you, okay? Pretend like we're in the room with you. Don't stop or give up. 3, 2, and 1. Quick breather. Next, we're doing those jumping jacks. So you can do the same thing from the chair. Tap it out. Okay, work on full range of motion. Here we go. On your jumping jacks. Work hard for these 30 seconds. Got 2 cardio moves, then we're back to our strength move. Keep that. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Take a breather. You can grab your weights again. We're back to squats or those knee drives. Okay, we've got our 3 strength moves. All right, rotating through. Squats or the knee drives. Here we go. Getting just as many as you can. Make sure you're breathing. Good, 10 seconds. As many as you can. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Back to those bicep curls. So curl all the way up, all the way down. Here we go. Seconds. And rest. Relax, hands down. Side bend, standing up tall, leaning side to side. Nice and easy. Little pause at the top. Last 2 and 1. Very good. You can set those weights down. Back to our cardio, back to our high knees and our jumping jacks. Ready? Here we go. High knees, 30 seconds. Get those knees up. Keep them up, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a breather. Deep breath. Very good. And back to jumping jacks. Here we go. Full range motion. And rest. Very good. Catch your breath. Deep breath. Very good. Go ahead and grab those weights. We've got a couple lower body, couple upper body exercises coming at you. Short little cardio, then we'll repeat through it again. So we're going to start nice and easy with just a calf raise. Same thing in the seated, just coming up on the toes. Here we go. All the way up, all the way down. If you want to work on bringing those toes up a little bit, you certainly can. Work in the front of the leg muscles a little bit. Seconds. And rest. Very good. Next, we're going to do a lunge. So on your seated lunge, if you want to slide, yep, and you're just going to tap it back and pull it forward. Okay, on your lunges, we're going to start on one side, nice and easy, tap them back. You can always set the weights off to the side for your lunges. Use a chair, use a counter if you need to, or if you have something in your hands, that's perfectly fine too. You can step back and just stay there in that lunge position. If you're standing, you don't have to do a step back. All right, here we go. Whatever is comfortable, if it's the step back, okay, or if you're already back, take those options. Go ahead. And rest, very good. Switch to the other side. Same thing on the other side. Here we go. And keep it up. Again, you don't have to go down very far on your lunge. It can just be a little step back. Just engaging those muscles. And rest. Shake it out a little bit. We're going to do shoulder press next. So with or without weights, you can always just work on range of motion. Perfectly fine, okay? Shoulder press, pull the stomach in. Here we go. Pressing up and then down. Again, you can always do one, then the other. Drop the weight if it becomes too much. Keep breathing. Motion up and down. 10 seconds. And rest. Very good. Relax down. Roll the shoulders a couple times. Very good. Next, we're going to go upright row. So you're going to pull those weights up towards your chest. Elbows go out to the side. Here we go. All the way up, all the way down. Seconds. And you can rest. Very good. Set your weights off to the side for a second. We're going to come to everybody's favorite, a little bit of quick feet action. So you're moving those feet as quick as you can, all right? Or just trying to pick those feet up, take it to a march if you'd like. Here we go. Moving those feet, quick feet. Again, it's fine. Stay here. You don't have to do the jog. Otherwise, moving those feet. Keep it up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. We're going to come back to a calf raise. We're going to switch it up just a little bit this round. So you're going to do a toes wide, okay, on your calf raise, a little bit different version of a calf raise coming up on the toes. Go ahead. Up on the toes, little pause at the top. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, Very good. Next, we're going to take it to, again, you can ditch your weights if you don't want them, okay? We're going with a side lunge, okay? So in the chair, you can just tap it out to the side. Yep, just bring your hips forward, tap it out, back together, okay? We're going to go one side, and then we'll switch to the other. So stay on one side. For your side lunge, okay, if you're standing, we're going to come here, okay, sitting the hips back, come back up, okay? So walk your feet out a little wider. Yep, if you're in the chair, you can tap it out, pull it back in, okay, just to get a little more range of motion. If you want to, while you're standing, take that step. That's fine too. Okay, if that's too hard on the knees, stay here, shift it over. Here we go. Shift it back and back up. Good, little stretch through the inner thighs, through the hips. If you have a different option of anything for lower body, you can take that option. Good. Good. I'll show you here. Sitting those hips back. Keep those knees behind the toes. Push it back. This leg is straight. And rest. Very good. Go ahead. We'll switch to the other side. Same thing. Here we go. Sit those hips back. This leg is straight. Okay, this knee is bent. Knees behind the toes. Really push those hips back. Use that chair or countertop, whatever it is, to steady yourself. A few more. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Shake the legs out a little bit. For our upper body, this time for the shoulders, we're going to go with a lateral raise. Same thing. Ditch the weights, okay? If that's too much for the shoulders, just work on range of motion, okay? Or you can alternate each side. Here we go. All the way up, all the way down. Just bringing it to shoulder height. Again, always making sure you're breathing here. Don't hold your breath. 3, 2, 1, and rest. This next one, we're going to go with a low row. You're going to do the same thing from the chair, just have the weights out in front. You're just going to pull, okay? Squeeze the shoulder blades and bring it forward, okay? Squeezing those muscles in the back. Here we go, low row. If you want, you can come forward a little bit, hinge the hips, pull back, squeeze. Good. Keep the back straight though. Pull back and squeeze. Little low row. Good work, everybody. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Just a small bit of balance. You can set those weights off to the side. Make sure if you're seated, you're standing up, you've set something off to the side. Make sure it's really out of your way. If you want to try and stand up and balance behind a chair, that's fine. You can stay in the chair. Okay, that's completely up to you. We're going very simple balance because I'm not there to see you all. Simple balance, single leg balance, standing or sitting tall. You can just lift that knee up, work on that hip flexor strength there, okay? If you need, add a little pulse to it if you want to, make it as hard or as simple as possible. Add a little bit of a leg lift here if you want to. Just play around with that balance a little bit. Stomach is pulled in, everything is tight. And rest on that side. Same thing on the other side. Simple as you would like. Stay here, single leg balance. Chair, countertop, anything. Stay safe, please. Add on to it as much as you would like, okay? Or as little. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab a chair here. We're going to do some core work. So if you have that weight or something next to you, you want to use it, you can. You don't have to. So I'm going to sit like this so you can see. Okay, don't slide off of your chair. But this, not getting much from here, okay? Slide those hips forward a little bit, but don't slide off your chair. You can have that weight at your chest if you want to. Lean back, exhale, come forward. On your own here, leaning back, exhale, come forward. Good. Keep breathing. Got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Last one we'll do. Okay, you're going to stay seated right where you are. Lean back just a little bit, taking that weight or whatever you have, or without the weight. Tap that chair side to side. Okay? Just in like a little V-sit position, but again, we're not touching that chair. Keep some space there. Okay? Side to side. Go 10 seconds. Keep breathing. Again, you can always take those breaks as you need to. Almost done. We're getting to the fun part of cooling down, stretching, and rest. Very good. Sit up tall. Big inhale. Reach over to, I always say to the right first, but go whichever way you want. It probably looks like left to you. Go ahead and face forward. Same thing. Big inhale, exhale. We're reaching over to the other side. Sit up tall. Spine is long. Keep that head up. Very good. You can face forward. Grab onto the back of that chair. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And relax. You can take one arm across. Make a fist and release. Switch arms, make a fist and release. Thanks everybody who's been giving feedback for our videos. We love the feedback. We're learning. We're learning as we go here, so we love the feedback. Right hand to right shoulder, taking one of those elbows up towards the ceiling. Switch sides. And relax. Take one of those feet, extend it long. You can lean over your opposite leg or reach into the toes. Go ahead and switch legs. And I'm counting on all of you who have this turned on that you're actually doing what we're doing right now, not just watching us. You've made it this far. I know you're actually probably doing it. Go ahead. Come up, walk your feet out a little bit. Just open up those hips. Press into those knees. You can reach to the floor if that feels good to you. You can always just let your head hang if that's comfortable again. Make sure you're not sliding off of your chair. Be safe. Slowly bring it up. One of those ankles to the opposite knee. You can always cross the ankles. You can lean forward if that feels good. Switch legs. These are all moves that you're used to doing, the simple moves, so things that you can continue to do. Just a reminder, we will be doing this Monday through Friday at 10:30. We're just going to throw in some different variations. It might be different team members across locations, or it will be me and Olivia or myself. We'll try and keep some videos going every day, keep you moving. So go ahead, roll to the outside of your shoe and to the inside. Maybe some chair yoga. Change it up a little bit for you. Very good. Go ahead and take each of your fingers to your thumbs. And I thank Olivia for helping me out on our videos that we've been doing too. So make sure you check out the Facebook Live that we've been doing too on Wesley Life's Facebook page if you like at 9, if you like a little earlier. Go ahead and take one ear over to that same shoulder. Relax the shoulders. Take a couple deep breaths. Switch sides. Same thing, deep breaths. Go ahead, roll your head from side to side a couple times. Go ahead and nod your head, yes. And shake it no a couple times, looking over your shoulder. And you're all finished. We'll finish with those deep breaths. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Big inhale up. And exhale down. Thank you all for joining us. I hope you enjoyed. Talk to you later.